Oh, I should say that I'm not a makeup artist. Not even a little bit. Not even like a smidgen. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning guys. Today is Wednesday, I think May 10th, and I'm not sure why, but this was a highly requested video. Today we're doing my everyday makeup look. I have to get ready for physical therapy in a couple hours, so I figured I'd just turn on the camera and do my makeup with you guys. If we're being 100% honest, this is my everyday makeup look. I don't really wear very much makeup except to like church or like maybe if I'm going out to dinner, maybe. New Hampshire's very chill, very chill. So I don't feel the need to wear much makeup. That's different in Miami though. But anyway, this is what I would wear normally. I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing lately when I do wear makeup. It's very, very, very low maintenance. I mean, I like it. It's easy enough that I can do in like 10 minutes. But before that, I wanted to just chat with you guys. First thing, I read my little devotional this morning and I wanted to share with you guys because it was really good and I feel like some of you may be able to benefit from it. Okay, May 10th, where you at? It's short, so bear with me. The title is Go for the Ride. Not all sections of the road we travel are smooth, paved, easy riding. We may prefer that smooth sections of the highway, but sometimes the road gets rough. And the rough section can go on for miles and miles. That's okay. It doesn't mean you've lost your way. It doesn't mean the rough section and bumpy spots will last forever. You're still on that path. Relax, wiggle your shoulders a little bit, get ready, for you just may be in the ride for your life. Don't try to ignore the bumps or pretend they're not there. Not all roads are paved and smooth. Not all roads are meant to be. Slow down a bit if you need to, but don't stop. And then at the end it has like a little, like a mantra, and this one says, accept each part of the journey as it comes. Let each stretch of your path be what it needs to be. And I really resonated with that because you guys know that I've been going through a rough patch, and sometimes your head starts to think, that's it, I'm not good enough. This is all BS. I'm not worth anything. I don't have a purpose in this life. And I do struggle with that as well. But we have to remember to stay the course and have faith that the universe, whatever you call it, I call it God, that God has much bigger plans for us than we actually think. I don't think I got the Sports Illustrated thing, and I was very upset about that. But you know, after doing some soul searching, I've realized that, you know, like I just said, there is a much bigger plan for me and something that I can't even fathom right now, and that's what I'm gonna hold on to instead of me being upset that I didn't get the Sports Illustrated. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Don't stop wherever you are. If you're having a hard time in life right now, just keep trucking along, keep that head up, because you know you're not gonna stay in this season forever. This is just preparing you for the next big thing in your life. So just have comfort in that this is just like your preparation phase for that next phase in your life that you're just gonna blossom and flourish. So yeah, that's it. All right, let's get started. I'm wondering who I should bring you guys in a little bit, like the beauty gurus. Oh boy. Okay, so here we go. First, I'm gonna put my hair up because it tends to get in the way very, very easily. And I just do my little pineapple thing. You're not even gonna be able to see it. But I'm gonna have a mirror right here. You can see that. That's what I'm gonna be working with right here. I can't do it through there. And I don't wanna like look like this the entire time. So, did I forget my moisturizer? See, I'm a beauty guru. Yay. I have a moisturizer here that I could use. I usually have some stuff here, but of course I don't today. Yeah, save the day. I had a little extra one in my makeup bag. Okay, so I start out with a moisturizer. I usually use Elizabeth Arden cream. I don't know what it's called. My mom sent it to me because she uses it. But today I'm gonna use this. This is what was in one of those BoxyCharm, or the other one that I used to get. And I'm just using a very little bit amount, and I'm just going to dot it all over and then just rub it in. So you guys wanna know the cutest thing that Taz did this morning? We ran out of whipped cream yesterday. So he made me some whipped cream, like from scratch. I love that man. But it was really, really sweet. And it was actually really good. The whipped cream wasn't really, really sweet. What he did was really, really sweet. And it was really good. It does have a little more fat than my normal whipped cream, but one day won't kill me. So we're gonna let that sit and dry. And I guess I'll tell you that I do not use any primer when I'm doing like my everyday makeup look. I don't like to cake on the makeup, so I like to use as least amount of products as I can. Let's talk foundations. So I really do love this one, the L'Oreal Infallible Matte, and I'm number 104. I think, maybe not right now because I'm white as all heck. And I also like this one, this flower one. I got this one at Walmart. I go through phases. Some days I want like the really like foundation-y foundation. I want to like pack on my face with makeup. But lately, I haven't been doing that. If you guys remember, I got this from Influencer, and it's just a concealer. It's Covergirl Outlast All Day, and it's meant to be a concealer. But one day I was in a rush and I just didn't have time to do anything, and it was like a meeting, so I decided to put this all over my face, and that's what I've been going to. This is 850 medium deep. I actually bought this one because I ran out. I'll prove it to you. Because whenever I watch these makeup tutorials, I'm like, yeah, right, you didn't buy that, you got it set. But I'm gonna prove that this is the one that they sent me. It's totally empty, and this is the one I bought. I actually bought two in Texas when I was in Houston because it was cheaper in Texas than it was here. But anyway, let's go back into it. All I'm gonna do once this is dry, I'm just going to use the Outlast All Day, and I'll just apply it where I'll apply the foundation. And then I'll do a little under my eyes, on the bridge of the nose. This is my time to get creative. I do tribal makeup here, and then a little bit on my neck so that it matches. And then I take a damp beauty blender. This has been dampened already. It's extremely dirty, I apologize. And then I just press. Make sure you press and not drag because you're just like messing up the foundation at that point, and you wanna press it into your skin. I mean, I'm sure you guys know this. Oh, I should say that I'm not a makeup artist. Not even a little bit, not even like a smidgen. This is just what I do for myself. I'm just gonna pat, 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 pounce, 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 dab, dab, dab. Dab, 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 dab. And the reason I fell in love with this so much is because the color was perfect. I find that with other foundations, I'm not very good at picking my color out. So the fact that this was like perfect, I was like, okay, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I was not about to, you know? Although I think that they do have a foundation for this color, so maybe I should try that. Again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. So a trick that I do for my eyebrows, they're a little bit, they need to get done, if you guys can see that. I'm not a big fan of plucking my eyebrows just because I hate the pain. But when I was in New York City, I used to get them threaded all the time. I love getting my eyebrows threaded. And since I can't do that anymore, I found this. This is just like a little blade. One side is the blade, the other side is the comb. And all I do, honestly, when it's like not that bad, I just shave off the little pieces. Let me see if I can get you guys a little bit closer. I should have done this before my foundation, but it's okay. Do the top too. Just be careful that you don't screw up your eyebrows. And ta-da! Not perfect, but I mean, it'll do. Feel me? Voila! All done, much better. Okay, I'm gonna back you guys up a little bit. Ooh. Again, that usually goes first. Then I do the foundation or the concealer. And then once that's done, I make sure that there's no like spots missing. And from here, what I'll do is I'll use concealer. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't, but for the sake of the video, I'll do it. This is what I'm using for concealer. The Tarte ShapeTape. This is literally magic, you guys. I'm in the shade medium. Sometimes I do want a little bit more brightness under the eye, and this won't give it to me any like light medium. With the concealer, what I'll do is I'll just tap it under, and I don't do a lot. If you guys remember my competition makeup video, I cake that on because you want it to be extremely bright, but for every day, I don't need it. And I'll put maybe a little bit here, and here, and here. And then I'm gonna go back with the same beauty blender, and I'm just gonna blend away. See how it's a little bit brighter already? You want to put the concealer where the sun would hit. So if there's a light above you, it'll be like right here and right here. I'm doing the creases of the nose. I tend to get a little red right there. But again, I don't really care that much usually, so I probably won't do this, but if I'm putting on makeup, I'm gonna put it on the right way. Okay, or what I think is the right way, right? For the eyes, you wanna look up and you wanna dab. Again, you don't wanna smear the concealer because you're just gonna smear it and it's gonna become cakey and it's gonna go into the lines of your face. So what I like to do is I just like to press, look up and press and go back and forth. That'll ensure that the concealer does not crease because you're getting it into every single line. See? Beautiful. And then we do the other side. Again, look up and dab from one side to the next. You don't want to swipe, remember. And then I'll just put a little bit over my eye so that the colors match perfectly. And then I'll just take my little, and I'll just put it along my face just because I like how it feels. It's refreshing. Moving on. I can't move on from this. I love it so much. Okay, next what I would do is I would seal the concealer. You want to lock that baby in. I know I have banana powder somewhere. Just gotta find it because I don't really use it. Anastasia contour kit. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. This is a banana color. What's happening with my eyebrows here? Okay, so then you're just gonna tap it on the side and look up. And anywhere you put concealer, you wanna put the banana powder. And voila, you see how much like clearer it looks? It's actually really nice. Okay, moving on. From then, I'm gonna lock in the rest of my foundation. So I'm gonna use the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat. And it's just powder foundation. But how I like to use this, if you guys remember from my competition video, I use this to set everything in. So I just blot it in. Again, you don't wanna swipe, just again, dabbing. And I'm not using a ton, I'm just literally, from there, I'll move on to contouring, which I don't do much of. I've been using this Pure Mineral Glow. It's a bronzing powder, excuse the packaging. My makeup bag fell and it broke the packaging and the glass. Or I would use the L'Oreal True Match that I use for my competition. It's a little bit dark, so if I want more color, I'll use this one, but if I want a more natural look, I'll use this one, which is what we're gonna use. Now, where's the brush that I've been looking for? And I'm gonna use this Morphe E2. This is a little bit more condensed, so that it's a lot easier to apply the bronzer. So I'm just gonna tap off the excess and go right under the cheekbone. You wanna start at the edge of like from your ear hairline and then go down. Again, don't know if this is right. This is just what I do. And I would start slow and then add as you go on. You don't wanna have a bunch of bronzer on your cheek and then need to like start over because it's too much. And then do the crown of the head. Do much again, it's just to make sure everything works and it's smooth. And then I'll do my chin. And then I'll literally just keep playing with it until I'm happy with how it looks. Right, so that's done. Oh, don't forget to do your neck a little bit so it matches. All right, we're almost done. From here, I would do my eyebrows. And for my eyebrows, I don't mess with them too much. I just use this Essence Make Me Brow. And if I'm going to like an event, oh wait, just kidding, we gotta do blush. Jaclyn Hill for the win. My favorite blush of all time. It's this one in the middle, this one. It's called Amaretto. With that, I'm going to use my blush brush. Found it. This is the blush brush that I use. It's the Morphe E4. And it's just a tapered brush. I love this brush. So I'm just going to dab it, tap the excess, and then smile, and then just swipe it up. It's very subtle and I love that. See, it's, oh, love it. Same thing on this side, and that's it. And then if I think it's too much, I'll just blend it out with the big brush. All right, moving on, the brows. I said the Essence Make Me Brow, and this is literally just like an eyebrow gel mascara, but it's a little bit tinted. And I just pretty much just brush them the way I want them to fall. This is what I'll just use just to make sure that they are all a nice even color and that they're not crazy the way they were 2 seconds ago. Feel me? See, it's not much of a difference. It's just, you know, a little oomph, you know what I'm saying? This always gives me a hard time, this one right here. Well, whatever. Okay, from there, if I wanted a highlight, I would do the highlight. And the highlight that I'm gonna use, Jaclyn Hill, once again, this is a champagne pop that I'm going to be using. I'm not a pro at applying highlighter, but I'm gonna use this brush, and this is the Morphe M438. It's got like a painter's tip. Anyway, just gonna you know, I'm gonna use a fan brush instead. I'm gonna use this brush. So Susan brush that I got in one of those boxes. Doesn't have a number or anything to it. Just a fan brush. And I never knew what a fan brush was used for until I saw Jaclyn Hill. Put that all in there. Tap. And then just fan it up. Can you see anything? I can't really tell. And then you can do a little bit there, a little bit there. Again, where the sun would hit. People do like the Cupid's bow and stuff, but again, I don't do all that. Especially not when I'm just gonna go to the physical therapist. Know what I'm saying? Okay, from there, mascara. I'm using my favorite mascara. I've been using this mascara for about, oh, I don't know, 20 years. Just kidding. More like since I've been in high school. So you do the math. So it's just the Voluminous Carbon Black from L'Oreal. And I just put it on top because I no longer have lash extensions. I don't curl my lashes, I don't do any of that jazz. I don't think I even own a lash curler. Although I will say that I feel like I've lost all my lashes because I don't have the long extensions anymore. But before I got extensions, people would compliment my lashes all the time, and now I feel like, they're not as long. Well, obviously they're not as long, but you just get so used to your lashes that when they're off, you're like, well, what am I supposed to do now? You know? It is what it is. We're trying to save money. And then last but not least, my lips. I'm going to use this one. It's from Ipsy, and it's just from Cosmoholic. It's like a little sample. I just really like the color. You know, I don't really care what brand it is, but if the color, if I like, or should I try the Tarte? Oh, let's try this one. I haven't tried it yet, and since we're doing this. This was also in an Ipsy bag. This is from Tarte, and this one is Delish. Quick Dry Matte Lip Paint. Let's see what this looks like. I feel like I'm gonna hate it, and then I'm gonna have to just go with what I know. It's a little pinky. It's actually really pinky. I don't really want that. I'm just gonna put this over. Putting this on top didn't really do anything, but it's okay. And that's it. Oh wait, then I have a setting spray that I use sometimes. This is the Wet n Wild setting spray. I actually hate the way this smells, but this is all I got. And again, I didn't want to spend $25 on a setting spray, like water pretty much. So I just use that. I hate the smell. And that's it, guys. This is the full finished product. Again, it's not that crazy. It's not that hard. I don't do too much. It took a little bit longer just because I was chatting with you guys, but I literally did this in like 10 minutes, if that. If you guys have any questions on anything, please feel free to let me know below. And if you have any more suggestions on what you want me to film, please leave them down below because clearly I listen to you guys. I will put all of the products that I use down in the description box for you guys if you guys are curious on any of that, so make sure to be on the lookout for that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.